Hi, Gemini. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It is a general reading. If you want something more specific, you can check out my information below as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. But this is for Gemini. For the month of November 2021, or the energies going into that month anyway, we're going to pull a general energy card from the Animal Spirit deck, the guidebook, and then we're going to do the read with the Universal Golden Throw, all uprights, and then uprights and reversals with the Clarifier Rider-Waite Mini. We're going to roll the die as well. Let's go ahead and pull the energies first. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini for the month of November 2021. I pre-shuffled all the decks. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. Okay, Gemini, November 2021. Gemini, November 2021. The owl and the horse. That's really profound. So very wise owl. And for me, the horse comes up as the Saggy God energy. Mr. Ed, the talking horse. But very Sagittarius energy. Very like motivated, inspired, on the go, yet being wise at the same time. So let's see what comes up for you. Those are really nice cards to have, actually. All right, the bottom of the deck is the hawk too, so clearing all the energies. So as you fly, air sign, you're clearing as you go. So let's see what your read has to say for you. Let's see what the die have for Gemini today. This is for November 2021. It's 4:40 on the clock, so that's 44 is coming up. We have Taurus here. We have the number 6 of the Lovers, Gemini. And we have Uranus here as well, which is more Aquarius energy. So there's a bunch of air here, and Taurus. So some stubbornness can be coming up as well. And June is Gemini, but Cancer too. So maybe some Cancer in there. But again, a lot of air, so communication, wisdom. But there's Taurus, so, you know, that usually the horse is very inspired. But Taurus could be a block towards that, like holding that energy back. And then we have sudden events coming in with Aquarius. With Uranus and Aquarius. So let's see what your cards have for you today. Gemini, November 2021. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Breathe. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, one more. For Gemini, November 2021. Gemini. Put the deck the right way. Gemini, November 2021. Gemini. Okay. That was pretty easy. Why are they upside down? I must have shuffled them wrong. Hold on. Well, I'm just going to do it the way it is. I usually do this deck all uprights, but for some reason yours came out with a reversal here. So there may be some instability at the home, or you could be moving or visiting, or a homecoming of some sort, or just the party's over. And that could just be doing work on your house as well. The challenge being the 9 of Pentacles. I want to see if they're not all, okay. Just want to make sure they weren't all reversed because of the deck issues. They're not. All right, so the 9 of Pentacles upright, is the sovereign energy. She's got everything. It's like the single person's dream life, right? But here, the challenge for you is either dependence on somebody else for time, money, and effort, or spending too much, or just general powerlessness and not being in one's power. And this is a challenge for you. The foundation here is the 8 of Cups, which can be walking away within. You could be going hiking, but it's leaving behind a lot of emotions that weren't fulfilling anymore, perhaps. Going to find that missing piece. In the recent past, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This could be an offer of time, money, and effort, a new life, perhaps, of perfect contentment. And what's crowning you is the Knight of Swords, the messenger of truth rushing in with truth. This can also be it could be like police rushing in, or you know, the knight in shining armor, the messenger of truth. So it can be a lot of different categories there. But there is some instability with the home, right? So you may need to work on the home. There may be money going into the home. Maybe you don't have as much as you need to spend on the home right now. What's coming up soon is the Judgment card reversed. So the Judgment card is about making decisions. It's a wake-up call, an announcement, a judgment, perhaps music piped in, someone coming to save the day. But when it's reversed, it's about not heeding the call, or perhaps holding back announcements. Perhaps somebody choked. Somebody is swallowing their words and needs to swallow their pride. Perhaps they had bad judgment about something or made a bad decision. And that could be Aquarius reversed as well. You see yourself as the Four of Swords reversed, which maybe you're not sleeping, but rising above, or you are awakened and coming out about it. And this could be not sleeping with someone anymore either, too, right? Or not protecting your sexuality. This is someone, you know, with a sword across their lap, and the orange, which is the sacral chakra. So somebody's been guarding people from touching them, perhaps being celibate, and perhaps you're coming out of doing that. What's around you or how others might see you is the Eight of Swords. And this can be imprisoning yourself, or feeling imprisoned, or actually being imprisoned. But in this situation, she does have room here to walk out herself. She could, unless she's just been there a long time and kind of like nature over the course of time has opened these spaces up for her that weren't there before. And then the block for you is the Strength card reverse, which is weakness. It can be bad health, needing strength, needing courage, needing to, you know, work out more or eat better, health issues. And then what's culminating here is the Queen of Swords, which can be your energy speaking your truth. Or this could be another air sign as well. And what's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo is the Three of Swords, which can be disappointment, heartbreak, or separation. Perhaps feeling heart stress as well. In this picture, it looks like a guy who looks like he got kicked in the eye or something. This also could be somebody holding their hand over their eye to practice using the other eye, or actually doing some kind of meditation that way as well. But she may be talking about separation, disappointment, heartbreak. And then what's hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the World card, which is completion. This is also representative of the Divine Feminine, being authentic and naked to the world, marching to the beat of her own drum. This also could be Pisces energy. It could be someone hanging out in a pool or around the neighborhood, or looking in the mirror at oneself and really appreciating oneself. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Okay, and then I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck too. I just want to pull a couple extra cards just in case at the end. And the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles, which is the energy of reaping rewards of everything you've saved already and harvested, the time, money, and effort that you've done already, being able to be still for a minute, daydream, or perhaps garden. And then we have the King of Cups reversed, who may be an issue for you. This could be someone who's emotionally detached or unavailable, or someone who could be drinking too much or depressed too much, over-emotional. And this is somebody who's feeling guilt and shame over here, perhaps not doing the right thing. You know, gypsies, tramps, and thieves comes up in this card. Like share. Let me just clarify the picture a little bit for you. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so he's upright. King of Wands is reversed. You have three kings right here. You're dealing with a lot of masculine energy here. Okay, got the King of Wands reversed, King of Pentacles upright. So he could be physically abusive, or just yells all the time. Or maybe he's sick or tired, or sick and tired. And here's the King of Pentacles. He's the man, right? He takes care of everybody else. He's got the money. And then he had somebody feeling guilty for what they did. Guilt and shame. And there we have the King of Cups reversed. So I don't know if he did it or not. And then here's someone just reaping the rewards of their own efforts, perhaps not taking other people into consideration here. So I don't know who's doing what here, but it looks like the King of Pentacles is this energy, right? He's upright. The other two guys are reversed. So what's going on there? And then there's you, Gemini. There's no air here. The King of Swords isn't there. So let's see what's going on. I can tell you the King of Swords comes up after this read, and he's reversed. So if you're masculine Gemini energy. So let's go ahead and do clarifiers, and let's see what's up here while I'm shuffling this. They've already been pre-shuffled. I just want to do a little more. So again, there's a need to swallow someone's pride or come out with an announcement, to make calls that need to be made, to wake up, to rise above. People may be seeing you as being imprisoned or feeling trapped. Or maybe you're imprisoning someone in your space. And then here is your challenge and your block. Your challenge is dependency or helplessness, feeling powerless, or perhaps no longer wanting to be single. Maybe you have everything you want, but you don't want to be alone anymore. Maybe you want to move from this place, but again, there may be money that needs to be put into the home, or maybe you're getting an offer on the place. The truth is being told here. This could be advertisements too about the home, about the truth. But it's about the truth being told to the past. And it's like this truth is over the head of this offer coming into the home. So maybe they don't resonate, or they're on two different timelines there. And then we have the Queen of Swords over here too. So there could be two air signs here. Or this could be both you, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords could be your actions going to the past. Not only speaking at the present or about the present, but also going back to the past. But they're both upright. It costs to be two different people. But you have a lot of Swords energy here and here and here. And so why does Gemini have the Seven of Pentacles and the underlying energies? So those are the only court cards. Well, I consider the Nine of Pentacles a person too. So that definitely could be an earth sign child. If we're dealing with the King of Pentacles too, over here, this could be a child of the King of Pentacles. So why do we have the Seven of Pentacles and the underlying energy? All right, so there could be some kind of lie, a big lie, or split or divide, just BS here that you need clarity about. And this is after a fight or in a losing battle here, or ending the battle by splitting or just getting out of there. So somebody's reaping the rewards of a split or a divide or a lie and moving on. Right? Ending the fight and just moving on with it. Don't want to deal with it anymore. And this Knight of Pentacles is going toward the dream family, right? This is the family, business, community, the world, heaven on earth, right? The dream family. Great abundance. And they're working their way that way. Or maybe this Knight of Pentacles could be the King of Pentacles is making an offer. This also could be a child of the King of Pentacles offering to help the family or wanting to work for the family business. And again, here's that offer of coin over here, Knight of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles over here. This is it's magnified. This picture is just blown up right there. And maybe they're doing it just to be seen, right? So they're offering help, but they're not really offering help. They're offering help to look like the good guy. They're magnifying what they're doing. Or the price keeps getting bigger and bigger because it's an expensive home to fix over here. So why do we have that Ace of Pentacles? Well, there's frustration here, a lack of growth, frustration, lack of sex, lack of creativity or creative blocks. This can be someone who's having trouble conceiving or conceptualizing something or imagining, not aroused, not amused by the situation here, or feeling forced into something. And this is somebody feeling like a failure, in need of attention, or doing things under the radar. And the last thing they need is more of the same, right? Because they have all this already. They don't need another wand upside down here. Kind of like this, it's the straw that broke the camel's back, except this person's not at the 10, they're at the 6. So why are they complaining already? All right, so then we have the foundation of the Eight of Cups, walking away and within, Gemini. And here we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So this is somebody taking that money that they've saved, or time, money, and effort, and doing something with it. So are you investing it? Are you spending it? Are you going to go back to work again? Are you going to retire? What are you going to do with that time, money, and effort? How are you going to invest that? So we have the Page of Wands, who's inspired here to invest their money, perhaps in a home over here, or in a trip over here. It's like two different energies. This one wants to work on the home, and this one wants to take a trip. And this one wants to take a trip because they're inspired to heal and forgive, to get over disappointment. The central energy here, and that could be a child as well. They could both be children. The central energy, oh, that just flipped up 2 cards, I think. Yep. We have the Devil and the King of Wands reversed. And this is having to do with this house or instability of the family. We have temptation there, the ball and chain, and the King of Wands, who may be up to something no good. He's reversed, which can be physically abusive already, but this can be cheating scenario as well. Okay, and we have Leo reversed over here. We have Leo reversed, Aquarius reversed, and then of course you, Gemini, as the main energies in the read. And so now we have Capricorn coming up here too with the King of Wands. So he could have Capricorn in his chart too. Or he is the devil incarnate basically here and causing instability in the home. Or maybe that's your perspective of them. And this could be at work as well. Someone from work and home, or leaving, he's moving or visiting at work. The workplace is fine, but the home is not stable. So maybe he leaves to go to work a lot because he doesn't want to be home. The challenge is that Nine of Pentacles reversed. Why? Knight of Wands reversed. So again, this can be a child who is acting up, right? Because this can be the player energy who runs in for a one-night stand. But this also could be someone who fell off the horse. Someone who made a mistake and they're having trouble getting back up again. This can be someone who is falling short on their efforts, their energy, their promises, right? Maybe they thought they could do it and then they fall short. This also can be someone who's paralyzed by their passions. But there's very dependent energy. This could be addiction to overspending as well here. And this is not telling anyone, not telling what they're doing, hiding their feelings. This could be having fights with the King of Wands here, right? This could be the King of Pentacles and the child here. It can be this King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Maybe they both have a lot of earth and fire in their chart, but it's a father and child energy here. Or there's two fathers and 2 children we're dealing with here who are both in the same position. But the King of Pentacles is upright, not reversed here. He's in a better situation financially. So why do we have the Knight? And the next card coming up is the Knight of Swords, as I went to the Knight of Swords here. So that's coming up with the King of Swords. So I'm going to shuffle again though. And the King of Swords not telling. He's not lashing out here. He's silent. Okay? So here he may be lashing out, and then on the back end he's being silent. He's not really telling the whole truth. So perhaps he's telling the truth to the past or about the past, but when it comes to the present or the future, he's keeping it to himself. He's quiet. Oh, look at that. And then the Queen of Swords, they all came out together. She's upright, he's reversed. So maybe she's keeping quiet and he's lashing out. I have to put these out because this is the next card. And that matches there. And there's 4 swords together. All right, so we got the King and Queen of Swords together. Being offered love from someone who wants to share. But they're also offering on both sides here. So the Queen of Swords may be sharing with others who also want to share with her. They're giving her love back, but they're not giving her money back. So they're not paying for her services. But they are paying for other people's services. Okay? Or they're just using their money elsewhere, not towards the energy here, even though they are sharing love with the Queen of Swords. And so what's coming up here with the Aquarius energy? Judgment card reversed. The home is upright here. And celebration. This is like a big party. Somebody wasn't told. There was no announcement made. Maybe somebody was supposed to announce this party and nobody did. Maybe somebody's celebrating a breakup. And so now the house is fine because somebody left. And they're having a party that they left. It's a breakup party. Somebody's very happy alone. Whether that's you or Aquarius energy. Somebody's very happy. Leo's happy too. Or kids or pets. Somebody's very happy with themselves. You see yourself as the Four of Swords reversed, as this card just flipped up. We have the Temperance card reversed, which can be impatience, imbalance, losing patience. The fallen angel here, Sagittarius, reversed. It's coming up with a love being offered. So love was being offered over here to the Queen of Swords. So does the Queen of Swords have Sagittarius in her chart, and is that you? Are you Gemini, are you Gemini and Sagittarius receiving love from perhaps the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords? So there could be two Queen of Swords here. There could be an Aquarius Queen of Swords and a Gemini Queen of Swords. But again, these cards are coming out for you. It's like you are offering love, or others are offering love to you if you have Sag in your chart, or you're offering love to them. But whoever's doing the sharing here or doling out is offering love to the Sagittarius reversed, which can be a fallen angel, but they're not offering time, money, and effort because they're a risk over here to do that with. And we're offering time, money, and effort and perhaps a new life over here to the one with no other options, and that can be the divine feminine energy or the world, or to complete the world, to make the cycle close, to bring it full circle. This can be Pisces energy, the divine feminine. This could be a twin flame energy here. So it looks like you, if you're the person in the middle here, you're offering love to the Sagittarius energy or the fallen angel, or to losing the patient or people who are kind of downtrodden type of energy, or Sagittarius reverse, but offering time, money, and effort over here to the world. So this could be giving all your effort to work, but not to this person over here. You're giving love to that person, but not any of your time. The Eight of Swords here, and it's like rising above or awake and coming out, and perhaps offering your time, money, and effort to the world, or perhaps to a Pisces over here who's upright as opposed to a reverse Sagittarius over here. And then what's around you, or how others see you, is that Eight of Swords, which is perhaps after a sudden event or some kind of epiphany or sexual exchange, or an avoidance of a sudden event or disaster, imprisoning yourself, or this could be literal imprisonment as well. Or somebody with Scorpio in their chart. This could be avoiding a star as well, avoiding the dream girl, avoiding Aquarius, because Aquarius came up right here, but here they're reversed, here they're upright. And these two, the Aquarius and Pisces right here, are both upright. It's like they're avoiding a disaster, but it's like the elephant in the room that's about to explode. Feeling trapped when you're around the other person, you know, you're never comfortable around each other, but you're both good, in good energy as who you are. But this one feels like they have no options, and they're being offered help over here. Maybe they feel like they have to take this offer, like it's like an offer they can't resist, and you may be the one offering it to this person or to the world, something they just can't possibly resist. But maybe there's an issue with this Pisces energy or divine feminine energy or the world energy with, if take this, then this is excluded, and this may be her dream over here. So there's some conflict there with how the time, money, and efforts being doled out, whether from you or towards you. And the block here for you is weakness or bad health, or the need for courage and strength to deal with money issues. Perhaps we have somebody who needs to confess, or dumping a load, dumping burdens, dumping responsibilities, or just taking a load off. But because they're in uncomfortable energies, they like they can't function, or they just can't do anymore. They're too weak. And that could be bad health too. Or just feeling imprisoned. It's just the energy is too much. You just can't do that job anymore, or you can't carry that weight of the world anymore, of the Atlas energy. But when you're not carrying the weight, it's uncomfortable for you. You feel like you're not doing enough, you're not helping enough people. It's like you feel guilty. And so where's that guilty card? Wasn't I just dealing with that? Oh, was it underneath? I guess that card was under here. So whoever's feeling guilty, in very uncomfortable energies here, not feeling like you ever do enough. So the need to be, being strong isn't the block for you, it's the need to be strong, the need to be healthy, the dependency, or your dependents are a problem for you because of a move, or because of the need for money for the house or the business. But the King of Wands is at the center of all this. So he's either like the temptation, or he's the ball and chain restricting you from doing what you want. So are you getting the offer from somebody else, or are you giving the offer? It's hard to tell right here. So you'll know by the signs that are coming up. But the Queen of Swords comes up here at the end with the King of Cups upright and the Fool. So this is somebody who's free to leap, with an open heart towards the King of Cups, who's in his upright here, which is unconditionally loving, or a good father type of energy. And this is leaping away from the suffering and silence, or the sleepless night, or saying even if they don't sleep well, they're still going to enjoy their day, no matter what. And there's somebody here feeling guilty about this. I mean, these two can be these two. Like, one's been suffering in silence, and the other one's feeling guilty about it. And this is after the war, dealing with PTSD or looting and a missed opportunity, or the need for help. This could be a child in need of help with their homework, or needing time, money, or effort, or opportunity. Also can be an opportunist energy, right? Who's learned from other people doing things for them all the time that that's what they need to do, is get other people to do things for them, and they become an opportunist. So why do the Three of Swords there at the end? Where's the Page of Swords reversed? And this can be, there could be two children here struggling. This is somebody who, it's the most immature communication card in the deck, right? So someone who's got a bad mouth on them, or who spreads rumors, who lies or spies. They can be bipolarism, it can be ADHD energy. Whatever it is, it's an ability, or a lack of ability to communicate properly or with kindness. It can be both. Or it can be no communication at all. It can be the silent treatment, being very immature in communication, or no messages at all. And this is somebody hoarding or keeping things close, saving perhaps, but not happy about it, not being able to spend, or being practical and moderate. Or this can be also like if someone that sends a negative message, it's just you're ignoring it. not allowing that to affect you. And this could be kids who are being difficult, right? Kids, pets out of control, drained, overexposed, or in need of vacation. Okay. So, and we have the King of Pentacles here too, who's upright, and the Queen of Wands reversed next. Okay, so these two don't look like they're getting along very well, but yet they're looking at each other. He kind of is looking at her in an adoring kind of way, actually. But obviously she's pissed off. So maybe he likes that she's pissed off because he finds her cute when she's pissed. All right, so we got a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands reversed there. And that could be a father dealing with their child. Again, this could be the King of Pentacles dealing with this person who's a block for you. If you have a lot of earth in your chart as the masculine energy. And so why do you have the World? Complete. There's definitely an end of a cycle. Both of the World cards came up upright. Laying something to rest, taking a break, a rest, 5D connection, praying, meditating. And being happy, like taking a break and just being happy. Finishing a cycle. Not doing what you're doing before. This could be traveling. You could be moving, again, there could be a move or traveling, going on vacation. But we have both the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are both reversed here. So there could be an ending of a marriage here, right? So they're both pissed, but the Queen of Wands is with the King of Pentacles, and he seems to like her very much, but she may still be dealing with the relationship there. And then, so we have this Cancer energy, so you could have Cancer in your chart, but we also have the Magician, which can be Gemini as well. So again, a big, bold move, traveling, moving, visiting, whatever it is for you, ascending in a bold way. You have all the tools on board, or this could be both you, or one is you and one is somebody else. Right? We have Cancer, Gemini, or Virgo there. That can be Aries too. And we have Pisces right there. So you're completing a cycle of heartbreak and disappointment. Speaking your truth. There's a whole lot of, this is the present moment. There's a lot of air there. The King of Swords reversed is, he's the one, this could be partnering up with someone, right? You're partnering up. The King of Swords is reversed though. Maybe he's not used to it yet. And he's speaking about the past. Or taking care of the details of paperwork and communication of the past that he has to take care of. And that can be like computer stuff as well. And then she's the front person where she's speaking and keeping her energy clear and balanced in order to speak her truth to another. And this could be dealing with a child who's being difficult as well. Or a lack of communication or advertising there because of money issues. There could be definitely two people who are starting to work together. And they could be siblings as well, because they're both air signs or siblings, or it can be a couple. But you're not getting any rest here or rising above. There's some kind of monetary issue, whether it has to do with a house that needs repairs, or a relationship that's falling apart, or a family that's falling apart while you're coming together with someone to speak your truth together, or to work out a relationship somehow. But you're coming full circle for sure. This is the end of a cycle, a big cycle. But somebody needs to swallow their pride. Okay? There's definitely pride issues, ego death. But the Queen of Swords is speaking her truth. The King of Swords, not so much. But that doesn't mean that's who you are, because maybe you come up as a King of Pentacles and you're upright. And this is someone who's doling out money. So if you're the masculine Gemini, you may have a lot of Pentacles in your chart, whereas the feminine may be a little bit different, maybe more loving or more water in their chart. And we have water over here and fire over here. And so this Sagittarius energy could be this King of Wands Sagittarius, who may be getting in the way at work. Maybe he's someone online who, does bad things, says bad things to people all the time to try to cause business with your work or cause issues with your work. But the workplace here is fine. He just may be tired of it, or he has codependent issues or addiction issues. Whether it's spending, sex, whatever it is. Because the King of Cups came up there too, so he could have depression or alcohol issues. But then he came up here upright. So, yeah, and there was 3 kings that were around you, so you're dealing with a lot of masculine energy there. I don't know whether it could be just work people. Maybe you're getting more masculine energies coming into your work. Maybe before you're dealing with mostly women, but you're trying to get more men in, and now you're seeing a lot of men coming forward. That could be too as well. So let's see what other cards were coming up, because I did pull a few more cards for you. So again, that Scrooge energy. Somebody's hoarding, or they're just really clingy, whether it's to their time, money, or effort. A Scroogey energy, because there's some kind of unfairness, inequity in a relationship here that's not fair. And again, someone could be arrogant or not getting their way, you know. This could be just, you know, like this is like a kid energy of, well, I'm not going to do it if I don't get my way. That's that energy right there. So it could be a kid. And then we have the King of Swords reversed, who's pissed here. This could be arrogance here too. Someone's pissed or arrogant because they're not getting their way. And again, someone who's perhaps an attention whore or is feeling like a failure, not getting the attention, right? Queen of Swords is getting attention, King of Swords is not. That kind of thing. This could be also so things are going on under the radar or getting paid under the table. Maybe not happy about that because then they know proof for other things. And then we have the High Priestess reverse, which can be a secret passion, but it also can be a lack of integrity and the need for someone to use their intuition. And then we have the Seven of Wands reverse, which is feeling defenseless to the energies or feeling under attack. So you could be getting, if you're online, you know, you could get bad comments and things like that. Or the group that you're working with is ganging up on you and you're the only one who doesn't want to do that. So someone is being stubborn. And this came up in the, was it the Twin Flames? One of the reads I just did yesterday or today, someone was being the only one in the group who doesn't want to do it. And that's what's coming up here. So it could be a Pisces energy or an Earth energy. Or it could be the King of Swords. But I do have Pisces here and Pisces here and the King of Swords. So some stubbornness between them. And again, Earth came up here with your challenge over here with the dependent. So it could definitely be a child who's being difficult or the one person in the group who doesn't want to go with the changes that they want to do. So someone might end up going out on their own. So let's clarify that. The Four of Pentacles for Gemini, why is that there? The Queen of Cups reversed. So like I said, it could be a Pisces energy there or a Divine Feminine. But perhaps they're sad or they're not emotionally available, or maybe they're over-emotional or depressed or drinking. And this is somebody standing up for them, a fiery energy, or it's them being over-emotional in standing up for themselves, like clinging to what they have, or insisting on someone be released. And they're on strike until somebody's released from prison or some kind of imprisonment, which is this inequity here, something unfair. What is this inequity? The Page of Cups reversed. This is rejection, a vulnerable child, a child who's spoiled and entitled, which definitely could be this energy here. And we have in a turn for the better, but this could be Libra as well. This also could be someone who's very shy and rejected type of energy, very vulnerable. But destined to have inequity happen with them, with a child, for them to fall on their face to learn, right? So this causes you to drop the facade, drop the pattern, break the pattern by tripping up. So sometimes we need to make mistakes because that's the only way we learn. And that looks like the situation where you're not supposed to step in and protect everything your kid does, you know, because they need to do it themselves to learn from their mistakes. Obviously, you want them to be safe, but there has to come a time where they make their own mistakes. So why do we have the Nine of Cups reversed? Okay, so somebody's not happy. They're not getting their wish. Maybe they're not happy with themselves, or they found happiness with themselves, but now they don't want to be alone. And there's a Two of Cups connection here. But this could be someone who's in lack. It could be a mother, a grandmother, an aunt who's ill or sick, but also could be someone who's just miscarried, or it could be someone who's really bossy, who insists on getting what they want, which can be this Scrooge energy here. Whether it's a partner, mother, grandmother, aunt, whatever it is, there's arrogance there for sure. And we have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords reversed and the Empress reversed. Partners, do you want to deal with them? Oh my God, I do. But they look like they're a perfect match. Maybe they're partners, but neither of them are in a good space right now. We have the Empress making the announcement, so that could be the Queen of Swords, but perhaps she's ill or injured right now and still recovering. Or she's just a blowhard, right? So she's very bossy. And we have the King of Swords over here who's arrogant. So why is this all coming up here? Attention whores, the need for attention, feeling like a failure, doing things, so that people don't know you're doing them. And here's that dependency or overspending, powerlessness of the Emperor. He's upright. But this could be the Empress is the challenge. And the Emperor is tired of it. So this could be, the Empress could be the partner of the Emperor, but this could be a daughter, or this could be the Empress. Either which way, it's getting on the Emperor's nerves. Dealing with that under the radar, that maybe someone overspends, or they're still dependent on the Emperor, whether it's someone you're trying to break up with as the Empress, or a child who needs to be independent and you need to stop supporting them. So somebody may have been enabling a child who now needs to stand on their own. And then we have the High Priestess reversed, which is the Ten of, this is about the worst is now over. The pain, the betrayal, whatever it is, the worst is now over. As the bliss may be coming in, this could be a secret passion, the never-ending story, a near-death experience, or just dead tired after all this, dead tired of it, and being present in the moment. So it's like coming out of something after a long, drawn-out, difficult process. Being present in the moment, perhaps with a secret passion, defenseless to the energies here, being over-isolated or feeling like you're going crazy and now coming out, or you have a parent who's got dementia or Alzheimer's issues. Perhaps issues, this could be sundowning too, right? So at night when Alzheimer's patients get worse at a certain time during the day, and feeling defenseless to those energies at night, and having fond memories, or children being really sweet, or soulmates being really sweet to each other. And this could be in a spiritual community. This can be children of a divorce now really depending on each other. This also can be a breakaway from a religion or establishment or any kind of contract or societal norm to be alternative or outside the box, have different belief systems. And this is finding that partner in that, right? That perfect energy. And the wounded warrior surrendering, the lover's out in the cold. Maybe you don't have a lot. It's like Cher and Sunny. Maybe we don't have a lot, but we have each other. It's that kind of energy. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is the work. This is creative work. Someone's got a lot of notches on their belt, or a lot of degrees in what they do, or a lot of certifications. And this is after dumping emotional attachments that don't serve. Really focusing on your own creativity. So let's see what other signs came up for you besides Pisces and Aquarius and Leo reversed. The Pisces is upright though. A lot of air. Leo and Aquarius reversed, but Pisces is upright for you. And there's a Pisces reversed energy too. So both ways. Maybe two different people. All right, for Gemini. Okay, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. And true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So your person may be coming in, or they may be there now, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Wow, Gemini. It's like working out some kind of relationship here. There is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. But remember to love yourself first. Gemini, this is a really good reading, actually. The bottom of the deck is healing family issues, which you've probably been doing for a long time, and now finally the person has come into your life. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and you were doing that already. Perhaps you let your friends help you, and now you might be with the person you want to be with, but you may still have some issues with them that you need to work out, whether it's financial or just getting over some old wounds. But that's great. So let me pull a card from the Lenormand Reverie deck too. Again, the two of you could be the wise one and the horse up there. Right? We got a Saggy energy right here who's reversed. So that maybe they still need to work on themselves a bit. And you may be giving them love until they get over their issues or addictions or get a new business set up. Maybe they're starting over in work. Or losing patience. Maybe they have anger issues. Maybe the King of Wands is that person. So this is you being independent, okay? So we have the 29, which is being present in the moment, but also to your gifts and keeping an eye out on things for the puppy. And this could be a child as well. So this is a very romantic puppy or puppy love here. And maybe it's a romance with a community as well, a wise group of birds. Maybe that's your true love. But I feel like it's more than that. Right? There's definitely puppy love, whether it's children, a pet, or a new love who's sweet and innocent, still dealing with a group of birds, of wise birds, perhaps friends, and finding that perfect relationship, nesting and getting your dream come true, right? With the golden egg there. Finding the key to your freedom in the labyrinth to get to the center here. The bottom of the deck is loving yourself here, the loving woman. Finding your power, which is why this is the challenge here. Of being powerless. You're finding your power at the timeline's collapsed. 37 is unconditional love. You come into your power and loving yourself first. And this is what's bringing everything together for you. It's really quite lovely. Okay. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, and get your nature. Gemini. Good for you. Rise and be love. Take a deep breath. And I'll see you soon. Have an amazing day, guys. Bye.